Okay, looks like it's working today. Hey guys, it's Alice, just wanting to check in because, hey, I'm in San Diego now. Um, Moving on my own was a little bit of a nightmare, but I had some people help me move my furniture, and so that was at least something. Anyway, so tonight was the great makeup test for Halloween. I decided I was going to go as Ratchet, which is my steampunk steam-powered automaton, and I've been tootling with her design, really, and okay, that's not even. Oh well. But what do you expect when I'm dealing with something that is this big to be my mirror? Love this. This is a, what is it called? Light. It lights up. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. It's not like, compact. It uses natural light, so it's actually just kind of a white light that works really well for makeup purposes. I love Light. Really expensive company, but their product is really good. This is not a commercial though, so that's the less we'll see of Light tonight. So I pretty much started with my eyes, which is what I generally do because that's what I do. So I started with the silver eyeliner. I don't know if you can really see. I'm going to post some pictures later. And I used for that Ben Nye's Firework pencil in silver. And I love this thing. It glides on really nice. It's kind of a creamy sort of eyeliner. It makes it so people like me who don't do makeup on a daily basis can, do eyeliner, which is great. Then I outlined the silver with black with my L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner in gray. It actually comes out black. It says gray, but it's really kind of charcoal. It's really good. And then because I didn't really want to get too much paint or grease paint too close to my eye because I have really sensitive eyes, and that would have been really bad. So then I, just kind of traced the outlines with a different eyeliner, L'Oreal. I love Ben Nye and I love L'Oreal because I have to get hypoallergenic, so L'Oreal is really good for that. I used Carbon Black Pencil Perfect Self-Advancing Eyeliner. It's just one of these things. It's got the plastic case and you twist it, and you don't really have to sharpen it too much. So, I just outlined it. Obviously, these don't match, but that's because I am not left-handed. So I started with this one, and that one I gotta work on. But, considering this is the first time I've done this design, not bad. These are Ratchet's air vents. If you're at all familiar with steam-powered giraffe, you'll know that Bunny has rabbit have vents in his cheeks. Similar concept, but Ratchet's are by her eyes. Anyway, so I did the outlining. I filled in the eyelid, the eyeshadow part, and this vent, and this one, with my black grease paint pencil, which I have put away and I have no intention of getting out today because I hate handling grease paint pencils. They suck. But it does the job. It didn't really stay. There's like some creasing in there, so if I do end up cosplaying Ratchet for really extended periods and I want it to look really good, I'm going to have to carry it around with me, which is not going to be happy. Then I filled in the silver with again, my Ben Nye eyeliner. I love this thing. It just filled in the bench really, really nicely, and it just made me really happy. Then I did the rest of my face. I started I officially started with a base with my Revlon Color Stay, just so I could even out what I'm dealing with, the makeup canvas or whatever, just to even things out a little bit, get it to be easier to work with, because sometimes my face just is like, no, I don't want makeup. I just use the Revlon Color Stay in Buff. I use this for stage. It works really well. It's really nice. It's just a liquid foundation. You can get at Target. It's really nice. So then, anyway, so I did that before I did my eyes, and then I didn't do the coloring around it. Just did the silver and the black around the eyes, and then I went and did the silver in the face. And I started with this Tulip Body Art. Got it at Michael's for like $10. It's really cheap. Really kind of sucks. It is. It's a water base, so you need to have a cup of water handy for your paintbrush. And the brush that I use to do that is this one that I got at Joann Fabric. It is just a low Cornell Soft Comfort. It's just a normal paintbrush. I don't really use makeup brushes all that much. I use a lot of paint brushes for my makeup because I do a lot of stuff like this. So I used this one for a lot of the broader spots, like along my cheeks, my forehead, most of my nose. For the detail parts, I used this one. Also available at Joann. Again, it's a low Cornell Soft Comfort. This one's called the Chisel Blender. The big one is a Filbert number 10. Chisel Blender is a number 2. They're really cheap. They're like $1.99. They're really nice. They feel comfortable against my skin, and they do the job. I mean, they do the job really well. So after I did that, with the tulip stuff, I switched over to a cream, which is right here. Used Zombie Gray Cream Makeup that I got at Party City because most Halloween stores don't actually carry gray. I don't know why. They don't have Zombie Gray unless it's in like those big kit things for like 1 or 2 night use only, and that's not gonna fly with me because, hey, this is what I do. It had taken me a long time to find a gray that I really liked, and I was on a Tiny Chat 2 or 3 weeks ago, with And You Are Seared Onto My Heart is her screen name. I don't quite remember her first name, and I feel really bad about that. I'm sorry. I love following your blog, though. She was she was wearing her spine makeup, and she looked really good. And she just said she was using Zombie Gray, which is this stuff. And so when I got paid last time, I splurged a little bit and bought a couple of tubes of Zombie Gray, and I really liked it. That night I did a test on my wrist, and I found out that instead of just painting it on, which makes it come out really, really thick and really like matte gray, if I dabbed it with my finger and just kind of like just made it really, really thin, it gets the look that I like, the look that I want, and it isn't heavy. Like, I completely forgot I had makeup on my wrist, hours later. Luckily I didn't fall asleep with that on me, otherwise I'd have makeup all over my bed. That would be sad. So with the Zombie Gray, I just dabbed it on with my finger. It took a while, but I just dabbed it and was really careful around the eyes and stuff. It's definitely in my hair because that's unavoidable, but whatever. Dabbed it on, smeared it a little bit. It didn't mess up the silver with the tulip, which was really nice. The silver does come through a little bit on areas where it's really thin. So that was that. And then I decided to go in and do the corrosion. Now, Ratchet is made out of steel, as I pointed out before in past robot-ness. She's made out of steel, and at one point her life partner, Cricket, dies for the 3rd time. She's not able to rebuild him because she is a tinkerer, so every time he, quote, dies or gets blown up, as long as his core is intact, she can rebuild him, and he's perfectly fine. But the 3rd time, it was his core that died. He didn't just blow up. His core just kind of goes, and that's when she gives up, and she doesn't maintain her own maintenance, so that's why we've got corrosion. I did a lot of